is going to be a quick video on how I contour and highlight for everyday use, because we see a lot of videos that have contouring and highlighting. Sometimes it could be a little too much, so I decided to make a video to help you all on an everyday routine. And I did dye my hair. Look at this, colorful. I'm really loving it right now, and I think I'm gonna make a tutorial on how I did it when I have to do it again. So let me know what you guys think about that down below in the comments, and let's go ahead and get this video started. Alright, so prior to filming, I primed my face with a primer. I also moisturized and applied sunblock. So on camera, you may notice that sometimes your foundation is looking a little bit more orange in pictures or in video, and that's because your foundation probably contains SPF. So just keep that in mind. It might look just perfect while you're looking yourself in the mirror, but not so perfect when you're taking pictures. So if you're going to be taking a lot of pictures, I suggest using something that does not contain SPF. So I'm going to begin by using my MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. I go ahead and just apply a little bit on my face, because I also apply my MAC Strobe Cream, which hydrates my skin, and it feels like it doesn't break this as much, because the foundation as much. I'm not sure why that is, but it just creates a really nice application. I also like going down on my neck, and just go ahead and apply your foundation as you normally would. I like using a brush to blend it all out, and then I just apply some of the hydrant strobe cream right where I get, you know, dry areas. Not really on my T-zone, just over here, maybe a little bit on the forehead, and a little bit right around here. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation using a brush. Just go ahead and take it all the way down to your neck. Next, I will be applying my Lorac Creaseless Concealer. I've been using this up because it really doesn't crease all that much, so I just apply this to my imperfections, and then I blend it out using a brush, like my MAC 286. You can take any kind of brush. I have really no preference. Sometimes I use just any fluffy brush that I have laying around that's clean. So just go ahead and cover up any imperfections that you may have, and if you want to balance any redness or any other kind of maybe brown spots you may have, you can get concealers for that as well. So now for the contouring part. I'm going to be using two different products for contouring. One being a cream-based that MAC no longer makes, but you can get like a cream foundation that is about 3 shades darker than your own skin, and that's fine. And then MAC Sculpt. As you can see, I use the two quite a bit. I go ahead and just apply some right here, right on this area, or you could feel where your cheekbone is right here, and you just want to put it right under my forehead, just like this. And then the darker cream I do not use under my face unless I'm having a special event, because it is, you can really tell if you're out in the daylight. So I'll do that with powder. And I do my nose with my finger as well, rather than with a brush. I don't know why this works better for me, but it does. So you want to just contour right along here, just on the sides of the nose, just like this. And I blend it out with my finger. I've done it with a brush and I've done it with my finger, and for some reason I prefer my finger. So just make sure your hands are clean and just make a straight line going down and then blend it downward. Don't blend the inner part, because that's what's creating that effect that you have a longer, more narrow nose. So there we go. The nose is contoured. You can see the line. And as far as this goes, I like to blend out with my 130, and I just lightly blend. And this is like an everyday blending, contouring, I'm sorry. So this isn't like a night contour kind of thing. You could go a little more intense if you want to. I like to go down just a little bit here, just so it looks like you're doing this, and your cheekbone is just really nicely defined. Then I just blend out right here, all along the hairline. Go ahead and blend this out, and make sure you get right in between all of your little hairs, because then it'll look weird to have darkness here and then lightness right over here. I'm going to set my foundation and all of this cream using my MAC Studio Fix foundation. This isn't powder, so I don't use very much. I do like the full coverage because I do have freckles I like to cover. Now we're gonna go in with our MAC, gosh, my numbers are going away. I think it's a 163 or 168, and I'm gonna take Sculpt, which is the powder one. And you can get these at the pro store, or you can order them online. And you wanna just go ahead and lightly blend this out just so it looks seamless and just more like blended, more natural. And just go all the way through your hairline and do the same thing. And now around the jaw area. And you don't want to do too much because then you'll just have darkness all around here and people can see that in the day, so you don't want it to be too crazy. But if it's nighttime, let me tell you, load it up because nobody will know it's there. You'll just look really nicely defined and like a rock star. If you want to make your neck appear longer, you can also contour right behind the ear and go straight down, just like this. Just like this. Really nicely blended. It doesn't look like a big ball of darkness. You want to just blend out without really going down too much because you want to keep this area light, and you can always go back and just buff it out with like a really light powder after you're done contouring. For my blush, I'm using NARS Sin. This is more of a purple kind of blush. I really like it, and I'll just put it right on the apples of my cheeks and then lightly blend upward, but very little, just because you don't want like a big blushed area right here. And just blend it out, and I'm literally just dabbing it. I'm not even grabbing all that much, and then I just lightly blend out. Now it's time for highlight, and for my highlight, I've always used my MAC Soft and Gentle. It just gives it a really nice glow, and I just really like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just blend it right here and right around my temple area. And I don't add too much unless it's like the summertime where you want just that glowy look. Then for my nose, I just dab a little bit on my ring finger, and then I run it across the center just because I don't want my entire nose shiny. So I'm just very careful with this one. One last tip for highlighting is if you have a lipstick on or maybe even a lip gloss, you can apply it, and then as soon as you're finished with that, highlight this part of your lip right here, and it'll make your lips appear a little bit bigger and really cute. So I'm just gonna apply some right here with my finger, just like that. Perfect. It looks like you're pouting. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting ready, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so this concludes our everyday contouring and highlighting video. I hope that y'all like this because it's a big part of my routine whenever I do my makeup. It just makes such a big impact, so I hope that y'all found it helpful. If you did, please click like and subscribe. And if you have the time, go by and check out my daily vlogs at JennisseMakeup TV, where I post videos every single day. You get to know me a little bit better. And yeah, so I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Pin the sperm. This is going to be interesting.